4 out of their 5 starters only have 1 loss.
Cortez. Then you have Stanton who swings the bat and pulls something.
Yeah, he'll be out. Cortez 1.7 ERA. The lineup is really deep. Rizzo's playing the best ball of his career at 32. Torres is clutch. Joey Gallo, if he can pick up, when I looked at Joey Gallo's statistics, I couldn't believe it. I had to actually research and see if there was 2 Joey Gallos on the team. He's batting 167.
Yeah,
this is the guy that they traded from the Rangers. That was
out a lot.
Yeah, holy hell! But if he gets going, that team's going to be very hard to beat. That's a team that you have to outscore because they have, in my opinion, one of the best bullpens in baseball. Arguably. All right, moving on. Tampa Bay Rays.
I like them. Contenders.
28-20, 5 games out.
Mm-hmm.
5-5 in their last 10. Batting 235, so that's got to improve. They rank 17th in batting average. But they got the 5th best pitching ERA in all of baseball at 3.36. 8th in total strikeouts. I think they add a bat they probably add a bat in the trade deadline in August. But I also agree with you. I think they are a major contender. Boston Red Sox.
They're not contending this year, I don't think.
No?
There's that bullpen. It sucks. That bullpen sucks.
Take away the bullpen.
You've lost the weekend series of Orioles.
I know.
And plus, you don't know what the hell the friggin' starting rotation is going to do.
They are super inconsistent. But I am also... So, again, when I think of contenders, I'm just thinking that we'll get the second. So, I think as I mentioned, so I think the Red Sox will pick up that second wild card spot. I think if we can get hot enough at the right time, we can really make a good run. We were hot for a minute. We were like 8-2 in the last 10 for a week or so. 6-4 in the last 10. Top 3 team in batting stats overall, behind Colorado and the Mets. Batting average is 260, 10th in the league for on base percentage. We got to get pitching because we ranked 19th in freaking the league with a 4.03 ERA. Even Baltimore's better than us in the fucking pitching. That's insane. But the 2 people that really need to get their shit together, Xander Bogaerts, JD Martinez. Both have 5 home runs. One has 22 RBIs, the other one has 23. And if we're going to play the Yankees, we need to be able to outscore them motherfuckers.
My only concern is if they're out of it by the trade deadline, if they're
dead in the water.
I don't even think Bloom will trade anybody. I think he'll keep hanging on to everybody.
I think if we're within 5 games of first, whether that's even us being in third place, I would even say I'd feel comfortable with 7. If we were 7 games within first, I wouldn't sell at the deadline. I would definitely try to add some kind of pitching. Problem is they're not much
back. So
what's that?
You're getting Sale and Paxton.
When's Sale coming back?
This summer. Same with Paxton.
Yeah, but how effective will he be?
I don't know.
He better get it together, man.
The guy's like a string bean. He's skinnier than me.
When he's on though. But he's getting old. He's like John Lester when Lester was leaving the Red Sox. That's what he's reminding me of.
But he's owed so much money, though.
Oh, I know.
Dombrowski paid him too much.
Well, we also sold the farm for him. Toronto Blue Jays.
Contenders. I like them. They're starting to get hot.
I put them as a pretender just because I want to see the Red Sox play the postseason. But I want you to know how hard it was for me to put them down there because 27-20, 5.5 games back. They've won 5 straight. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They're top 15 in batting average. They're 18th in on base percentage, so they need to improve that.
I picked them in the beginning to win the division.
I know.
I can't go back and say they're pretenders now.
I know. Vlad's having a great year. George Springer is crushing it right now for him. He leads them in on base percentage, home runs, I think. No, Vlad leads them at 9. I think George is up there as well.
Wait until Chapman turns it up. He hasn't even showed up yet.
I know. The only reason I put them in pretenders is because I just feel like the Red Sox are going to make a run. I just have this feeling that says the Red Sox will turn it around. It's Boston, goddammit. So we can't.
I don't think the Orioles are. I don't think the Orioles are going to be sniffed to playoffs.
No, I don't even think the Orioles are going to.
The way they're playing though right now, they're going to spoil a lot of teams.
I totally agree. I think the Orioles are like a lunar eclipse. You don't see them very often, but when you do, it's special.
Those prospects are starting to make a difference.
They'll be good in like 3 years if they don't sell their farm, which is what they've always done at trade deadlines. People like Orioles, KC, Oakland, like they're just those teams that we just call and we're like, hey, you want to trade your best player because we know you aren't going to be able to sign them. So, yeah, I didn't even put the Orioles on here, anyways. Cause
I didn't either.
I think we're both saying that
it's just they're going to spoil some teams.
Definitely, 100%. Minnesota Twins.
I think contenders.
30-20 in the division.
Mm-hmm.
38 run differential. 1 game winning streak. Congrats. 6-4 in the last 10. Batting .251 as a team. 3rd in the majors. Best in the AL with .329 on base percentage. They are drawing an AL leading 177 bases on balls. It's like a Moneyball kind of team. Like, I'm pretty sure Billy Bean's running the ship here, and he's just like, look, just get on base. I don't care if he hits dingers because he gets on base. And they got a guy that I haven't even heard of until I looked at his stats, Luis Arraez. That's like crushing it for him.
Oh, yeah.
So.
He
only has like 1 dinger though.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Has he? Yeah, he's got 1 dinger, but he's crushing the team in like all those other categories: average, OPS, OBS. All good vibes. I like the Twins I like the Twins because they're in a shit division. Chicago White Sox, Cleveland Indians, Detroit.
The White Sox were surprising me. I thought the White Sox were good.
Tell me about it. I really thought. I mean,
what they had last year, plus they added to the bullpen. I thought there'd be.
Dude, I don't disagree. I mean, Jose Abreu. I'll talk about them. Jose Abreu is like super choking. Cleveland Guardians. I thought they'd be better. Like, how long do you keep Francona? Like, how is he still a manager?
Yeah, I don't know. I love Tito to death. Maybe they feel bad for him of all the medical problems he's been having.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, that's the thing is like they can't cut him because he's got all these medical expenses. Yeah, that's a team that you just can't. Even they just traded their infielder Chang to the Pirates, and times are tough when you're dealing to the Pirates. Usually it's the other way around. The Pirates are dealing to someone else. So are we saying Chicago White Sox contenders, pretenders? Can they turn it around? They're 23-23 right now. 5-5 in the last 10. 2.5 games back in the wild card.
I don't have them making the playoffs.
I don't either. Here's their stats for offense: 22 in batting average, 28 in on base percentage, 26th in home runs. Wait, did I get that right? 22nd batting average, 28 in on base percentage, 28th in home runs, 26th in slugging percentage. Managed by the great Tony La Russa, and they just don't have enough offense.
When he's retired.
Yeah. Tony, he should have stayed retired. Like, why he even came back is baffling. Cleveland Guardians, 20-24, 7 games behind. I'm agree.
The best thing on that team is Bieber and Ramirez.
Yep. And they overpaid Ramirez, my opinion. So, I'm going to agree there. Detroit's another team that was super disappointing because if you asked me who won the offseason, I would have said the Tigers.
Yeah.
And is it A.J. Hinch? Is their manager still? That team on paper, that roster.
Who's that? Baez. They got
Javi Baez. They got Michael Fulmer, Joe Jimenez,
Rodriguez from the Red Sox.
Rodriguez. You still got Miggy Cabrera. That's just they
just called up Roger Clemens' kid.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Cody
Clemens.
Yeah.
Is he a pitcher?
No, he's a utility player.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. I see him right here. Cody Clemens, 21. Nice. 26 years old. What took him so long? Yeah, that's a team, man. Like I really thought they'd be better, especially when they got Javi from my Mets. So super frustrating for them. They're not doing shit. That's an underperforming. AJ Hinch needs to go back to cheating because it ain't working for him. Casey, I think we're both gonna say Pretenders, 12.5 games out. They're like last in almost all the categories. AL West. Houston.
Contender.
Huge contender.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, if the season ended... Lights out.
Yeah.
If the season ended today, that team is playing the Yankees in the ALCS. They still have, let's see, they're 31-18, 41 run differential, which is third they're 14-6 at home at Minute Maid Park. Top 10 in fielding, second best in pitching in all of baseball, 2.6 ERA. Bregman, Brantley, Pena, Altuve, Maldonado, Justin Verlander is like crushing it still. Somehow leads them with strikeouts, ERA, and something else. That team's built for the playoffs. That's going to be a tough team to beat, which irritates me. Didn't they go last year? They were in the World Series last year, right? They lost to the Dodgers. Was it last year? Who was in the World Series last year?
Houston and Braves. Braves won it.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. The Braves. Moving on. Just dropping knowledge. LA Angels. That's a good one. Contender, pretender. They got my boy Noah.
I'll say contender.
I disagree. Not because I don't want to believe in the Angels, because I really do. But they're in the playoffs every year, and every year they choke. And it's not because they don't have the best two players in baseball, in Ohtani and Trout, but their pitching has always been inconsistent. Ohtani's 3-3 as a pitcher. Syndergaard's pitching tonight. He's like 3-2. He's doing decent. I put them as a pretender just because like they've just never proved crap to me. They need more offense. They need like more power behind Ohtani and Trout. It can't just be those two carrying the load. So I put them in the pretender category. Texas Rangers?
Pretender.
100%.
I thought they'd be better with the Simeon and Seager signings.
Yeah. Another team that, again, they spent money in the offseason. They can turn it around. Like Calhoun.
Seager's doing well.
Yeah, Seager's got 10 home runs.
Simeon is not doing well at all.
Calhoun has a .273 batting percentage. Garcia's leading. Adaldis Garcia, 29 RBIs, leading for the team. Let's see what their pitching looks like. Jesus. It's not good. Leave it at that. Only one pitcher do they have that's over 500. He's 3-2. He's got a high ERA too. Jesus. 4.31. They have one good pitcher. Martin Perez.
Yep, Martin Perez. He pitched for the Red Sox last year.
3-2 record, 1.6 ERA, 44 Ks.
Red Sox, let him go.
Yep, and look what he did. That's the thing, though. When players play for the Red Sox, Yankees, Mets, LA, Houston, like there's so much pressure because it's such a high family base. You go to Texas where there's 10 people in the stands, it's like high school all over again. So it's way less pressure. I think we're both going to agree that the rest is going to be pretenders, but I'll just go through it. Back to it. MLB.
Mariners and Athletics.
Yeah. Dude, I always root for the Athletics. Maybe it's because of Moneyball. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe it's because I really loved Jack Cuss back in the day. I used to love, you know who I used to love? Miguel Tejada.
Mm-hmm.
Used to love Miguel Tejada. Seattle, another team, underperforming.
I like the Giambi with the torn sleeves. And
that team was so stacked.
Before he went to the Yankees.
That team was like so stacked, dude. It's insane. Oh, there's an NBA rumor. Well, so let me ask you about this trade because it just came to my phone. Miami would receive Bradley Beal